So my first one is making like desserts or and stuff for either you or your friends.
I'm gonna make chocolate chip banana bread tonight. That's why we're gonna go
That
grocery
sounds
shopping.
delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and the reason why I say like at first, so like we all know like sweets help you, like especially when you're depressed.
Yeah.
Oh, and even like I don't even like sweets. Like I have never been a person on chocolate or any of that stuff, but like when I'm depressed, I can eat me some desserts, like 3 cookies at a time. But that's a lot for me.
Oh my God.
And like I made the chocolate chip cookies last night, but like sometimes though, like when I'm in my like purging, like not eating thing, making food and whatnot for my friends kind of help, like feels good because it kind of gives me a little bit of purpose.
Yeah.
And so I really like making desserts and food for friends and family if I'm not gonna eat it, because let's be real, sometimes I don't want to eat. I'm not gonna eat for however long I want to eat, but I feel purposeful making it for friends, you know. All right, you next.
I did puzzles.
Oh.
I love doing puzzles because it depends on your disorder too. So like, you know, people that have bipolar or ADHD or whatever like me, it helps stimulate your brain to think. And like, you know, for people that have bipolar, your body is restless. So when it comes to trying to sleep at night or whatever, it helps stimulate your brain to think and keep going. You know, it's a focus, you know, it helps you focus on one thing, you know, like you want to get it done and you're trying to connect. I don't know, it's like it helps stimulate my brain and helps me to focus doing something.
Yeah.
So it keeps me occupied.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I love puzzles.
I've been doing them, I'm telling you.
I got another one. I started it, but then Mickey.
You can get them anywhere too. Amazon, they're cheap.
Yeah, that's why I bought
Walmart. I bought like 3 more from Walmart.
How big are your puzzles?
They go up to 1,000 pieces. I've been doing 1,000. The more I feel like the better because it helps you think and you're sitting there trying to focus on a puzzle.
And long-term effects of it all.
Yeah.
Start again. There we go. Alright, so I love puzzles. So the next one I've got is redecorating your living space. Right? So one thing I find, so like when I'm depressed, I like to stay home. I like to try and think that I'm gonna get out of the house, but I really stay home. I don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
And one thing that feels good, like, is redecorating things and moving stuff around, or even like going on YouTube and finding videos of how to like nicely fold your towels or how to actually fold a fitted sheet. I really like doing that kind of stuff. And it kind of just gives me a new like mood or purpose in the house, like for that moment, like all of my focus is focused on like making these things look good for me. Plus I don't do enough things for me anyway, so and just redecorating and, you know, doing different things, it feels nice for me, you know, so I really like that.
Are we on 3, right?
Yeah.
For the third one, I did sports. So one of my things I like to do is rollerblade. Rollerblade keeps me. So a lot of times, you know, when your depression hits or whatever, you lock yourself, you know, inside.
Yes.
So, you know, sports helps, you know, you're forcing you to go outside, have some motivation. Rollerblading is like my favorite thing. I'm listening to you. I just have to.
Oh, it's okay. I'm listening to you as well.
I've had to handle some real quick.
Oh, that's fine. That's okay.
So yeah, you can keep going. That was the third one, right?
Yeah. So my third one is playing with your pets. And if you don't have pets, going to like a pet shelter.
Oh yeah. Pet shelters, yeah.
Because pet therapy is a real thing, by the way, for our listeners and viewers who, you know. Pet therapy is a real thing. It's just as much therapy, if not better, or whatever, as like actual like a therapist.
Yeah.
You know, like holding a pet. You know, just having one, you know, there with you. Obviously, if it's your pet, it's gonna be better. But like I absolutely love coming home from a
Yeah.
stressful, anxiety-ridden day and like having my baby girl and Mickey and my baby boy like there. It's so good and um, revitalizing. And if you don't have pets, you can go to a pet shelter like and go hug those pets.
Yeah.
Obviously, like if you don't have the money or the capacity to take care of a pet, don't grab one just because you are depressed.
Yeah.
Because that's also something I've done before.
Yeah.
And that's not good. But it is definitely nice to have that pet therapy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, shelters. It's nice to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we in our fourth one now?
Yup.
Fourth one. So I did puzzles, role playing.
Puzzles, rollerblading,
hiking.
sports, or hiking. Yeah,
Yeah,
hiking,
hiking.
puzzles, sport.
So the fourth one I did. I'm trying to remember the last two I did. Video games.
Ooh.
So it depends on everybody. I like playing video games. Like, I like playing
Love 'em.
zombies. So it
Yeah.
depends. Because video games does get your mind off things, and it
Exactly.
helps you to focus on that one thing. Like, there's zombies, for example. You gotta go
You're right,
freaking
exactly.
kill the zombies.
Exactly.
I don't know. I like video games because of anything of any type, like from Minecraft, whatever. It
Yeah.
helps. It keeps you occupied to do something.
100%. I love zombies. It because like with video games, like a lot of video games, if it's like multiplayer or you play with
Yeah.
other people, like you have like the most fun you're gonna have is like with your friends and whatnot on zombies or
Yeah.
only. But with zombies, there's always zombies for you to
Yeah.
slay, murder, and kill. Always, whether it's the middle of the night and you can't sleep, or middle of the day and you're having an anxious like situation or whatever, it just gets my hands and my fingers moving and like I had really bad anxiety yesterday when I was making dinner. I don't know why, but just my hands
Yeah.
were shaking. I felt the anxiousness in my body. And then and while I was cooking, that was also kind of helping me relieve some. But it was so bad because I was dropping so much stuff because of how much I was shaking.
Yeah.
Um, but I was like, I'm just gonna go play some zombies after I finish, and it just relaxed all of it. It got my mind. The only thing I was focused on was killing zombies, and
Yeah.
it was nice. It was good, and uh, I need to get like I've 3 or 4. Which one is it?
3.
3. I need to
Yeah,
get it.
because you gave me
But-
4.
Oh, let's
So you
see.
need 3. I only play 3.
So my number 4 is disconnecting from the world, but on your terms. Like, I and again, like, and it also might be because I isolate like crazy. Disconnecting from the world just kind of makes me take all the self labels that I put on myself
Yeah.
off of me and so that way I'm focusing on nothing but me. Like, I don't have to be. I'm nothing. I am nothing. When I decide to disconnect from the world,
Yeah.
like, and it's nice because I can turn my phone off. Maybe for people like who have to work all the time, if you can take some time off, like taking mental health time off is like a necessity,
Yeah.
and people don't do that enough. And so if you can disconnect from the world on your terms, like when you want to, and whatnot, it just you don't have anything else to do but to like have fun. And I would think, with me, with how much like I'm working on like self love and loving myself, I would think for me like if I do that and when I do it, that I'm gonna just sit in a ball of tears
Yeah.
and hatred the whole time. But like every time I've done it, there's been like I've done a lot of these things. I'll start a puzzle, I'll start reading, and um and I start to feel just so much better, and like I don't feel like I'm confined to the world of social media and everything, and it's just
Yeah.
so nice. So that's one thing that I really love doing is disconnecting. All right, but what's your next one? Unless you got something on that.
So this is our 5th one.
5, yo.
Okay, so my 5th one was volunteering. Going out so like when your depression is bad or whatever, going out and just like volunteering anywhere, it makes a difference and it does help out. A lot of volunteering stuff you can do, it's actually really fun. So like shelters, you know, they help and like try to get animals adopted, raise money and stuff. So like, you know, volunteering is, you know, really nice and it helps you to get your mind off things and to go do something. To just
Yeah.
get out of the house, you know.
I really, I have not volunteered in since like 2016. No, I mean I've done some volunteer work since then, but I used to like be an avid volunteer, like when I was a Lance Corporal, PFC, that kind of thing, you know. But yeah, that's something I should do more often because volunteering, like you do service work, and
Yeah.
you feel like you know
It
volunteering.
feels good too.
Yeah, it just kind of gives. It's like you're giving to something that's bigger than you, and you start to believe in bigger things. You know. My last one is apps. So there's like random meeting apps, not like dating meeting apps, but like Omegle, and there's this new one like Monkey, and I think there's another one like It's Me or something like
Isn't
that.
that like random? Like
Yeah, it's just like it's like it's a random. It's just an app, and like all these random people just going on, and you just flip through. Now there is some nudity with some of these people, but like it, disgusting. But like I've done it a few times, and I've even done it with my friend Katie, and it's I don't know. It's just something so uh freeing because like in that on that app like you could just be whatever, do whatever, say whatever, and you don't have any like any kind of restrictions on yourself or nobody else has restrictions on you.
Yeah.
And you don't worry about anything. So it's a lighthearted thing that does not matter at all. And you know like when we're feeling depressed, we feel like everything we do either matters too much or does not matter enough. And I feel like going on those random apps, like and just saying and meeting random people and doing random things is just like this does not matter and that's okay, you know. And so that's nice. I really um like that. So like I said, there is some nudity. I would go with like Monkey because Monkey's pretty good with like well the people on Monkey don't do much nudity like but you know you get what you get. um, but all right, so our list we got hiking, desserts, puzzles, redecorating, sports, pet therapy, video games, disconnecting, volunteering, and random meeting apps. So